Thank you.
That's an Xbox 20 cover. I've heard them play that. You sound just like her.
I've been told that I do the best Rob Thomas from Xbox 20.
I said just, not exactly.
I've seen, you know, listen, I'm a huge Bono fan, and I think I do a better Rob Thomas than Bono.
Yeah, Bono can pull it off. Hey, there was a girl back there that had a question in the very back of the room. Honey, what's your name? Suzanne. Suzanne, what
Hi,
was...
Suzanne.
Hi.
What's your
By the way,
question?
if Holly shows up back there, make sure she gets in.
Is that the girl that called?
That's the girl that called.
So that really did happen.
Yeah. I told her. I wasn't even sure if I was going to be here when she gets here, but if she shows up, then she can come in and watch.
I swear, your label guy, your record guy, Rick, was. He and I were talking, and he's like, they're, you know, he's talking to drive-in people. They're having fun. They're having fun back there. Having a good time. I didn't think you were really answering the phone.
Yeah, we'll do pretty much anything. We were ready to wash some dishes. I think I gave somebody a raise. I fired somebody else. I was signing some payroll checks.
Yeah, you said you're ready. You're not done yet, bro. You haven't left yet. You can still do dishes. It ain't over. All right, so Suzanne, anyway, hon, what was your question?
What's Bill Maher like in person?
Bill Maher. Oh my God.
Liberal? Bill's a friend of mine. I met Bill when we were doing a thing at Sundance when he had an Amazon talk show, and we became friends, and that's why he has me on the show. It's like I think 2 weeks ago was my third time on the show. You know, he's my favorite kind of guy. He's a liberal pothead, and I'm a fan.
And then by pot, you mean kitchen?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I mean like Johnny Appleseed.
Yeah, exactly. He's in the kitchen cleaning, little girl.
Yeah, sorry.
Ding! Boss back there, and you're in trouble. I'm sure. Okay, so to expand on it more, if I could spin on your question, have you ever been hit on by, like...
by Bill Maher?
By Bill Maher, yeah.
Only when he's really drinking. It's not.
Yeah. He's sexy though. If you drink. No, but like have you ever been like in an uncomfortable situation with a celebrity where it looks like you're together and you're not? Because obviously you take it.
No, you know what's funny? I've been married so long that I don't get myself in those situations. You just don't do that. You know what I mean? Especially because now, everything looks like a bad situation. You know what I mean? Like if you're in a bar and you're if I'm sitting in a bar with Bill Maher in a booth and we're like, the music's loud and we're leaning up, that's no problem. You see that, take the picture, they tweet, it's no big deal. If I'm in a booth and I'm sitting with Katherine Heigl, I would just yell from across the booth because I want to hit myself in that kind of a situation.
Heigl is a good example. She, Grey's Anatomy, she's
an attractive lady.
Yeah, she's got, and her husband actually is really cool.
Josh, yeah, he's a very cool guy. Yeah.
Very talented. You know, he wrote a song because his brother watched the movie The Notebook. We had him on our show years ago.
Really?
Yeah, and he's like, I caught my brother alone in the basement watching the movie The Notebook, so I made him write a song about it.
Well, if he was actually having sex with another guy, I don't think it would be more gay.
Yeah, that's not right.
That's a joke.
What he's talking about. Mommy's going to tell you.
Wow, I'm sorry. I'm just...
Mommy's going to share that story.
Yeah, this is not working out really good. And
remember Daddy?
By the way, who doesn't love The Notebook? Come on.
Remember Daddy and how Daddy left with Uncle Rick? Okay, so wait, hold on. Amanda's actually used to be one of our interns, and she is, by God, seriously, one of your biggest fans ever.
No, me!
Okay. Other than, brothers and sisters or texts or whatever the heck you want to call it.
Fight it out?
Yeah.
Gladiator fight?
Okay, so now there's a good question. You're married, so you can get two chicks to fight, you just can't get close.
Yeah, exactly. I can... That's horrible. That's just horrible.
See, Uncle Rick really won't get over that. All right, so anyway, Amanda, what's your question?
I was wondering when you realized that you had made it big, like big time.
When he popped?
When I met Fish?
Yeah. Right? No, so when did you guys realize,
it's a weird thing because it's one of those things that always happens in stages. Like when our first record came out, at that time we had, like that record sold like 15 million records, and even then, we were never the band that was like always on the cover of magazines. We were never the band that was everywhere. We were just, we were the people's band. We were just out there playing music for people, but even then, like you're like, well, we sold a lot of records. But when we first started out, like we were a brand new band. We had just signed a record deal, and it's all about like our perspective. Like we had a we'd signed a record deal, and we had a song that was on MTV when MTV played videos. And so at that time, we thought we were rock stars, right? Like right then, you're like, oh, we're the biggest rock stars on the face of the earth. And then you actually go out and you start putting yourself in these situations where you're playing with, you know, these great bands. You're on stage with people like Dave Matthews, and you're like, oh, all right, I'm just starting now. Now I just have to, you know, and then like I do Smooth, and then even after all those records, doing Smooth with me and Carlos took me to another place in my career, you know, that one song that all those records just would have never done. And so I think, like, it's little points along the way that you're still, you know, now for me it's the idea that, you know, it's 15 years later and I can still come here and play songs and people still want to come hear them. Like, to me, that's kind of like, oh, this is great.
We're going to get into another song. Let me explain. See, MTV used to play videos. Remember when Danny and Uncle Rick used to watch videos? I'll tell you after the show. You do another?
Yeah, that's why I'm here.